So, what I wanted to talk about today was Microsoft Flight Simulator and their update process, and I think you guys all know what I'm going to say, but I really just want to rant about it anyways for just a minute or two anyways. And that is, I think that Microsoft is a little bit heavy-handed with their update process, and I really wish they would kind of get their heads out of their collective rear ends and make it a little bit more reasonable. Because the update process where they force the update on everyone and you cannot opt out of the update is a broken model, because their updates are always broken. Unfortunately, with flight simulators are very complex pieces of software, and especially because people also like to add their own add-on software. So whether it be payware DLC, freeware DLC, there's tons of add-ons you can add on to your flight simulator to fly it how you want to fly it. But the problem with that is that it creates a lot of incompatibilities and twerks and little things that you have to worry about in the sim. So when Microsoft pushes an update, it very often breaks a lot of these things. They tend to push a lot of updates that change a lot of functionality, and I find that very frustrating, first of all. The sim works reasonably well, and I wish they would not, first of all, break the existing functionality just to push out an update to the sim. Things like, especially with Update 5, we saw changes to the way the whole user interface behaves. And everyone was defaulted to the Xbox style of control system. And all of these Windows users that have been using this for a long time got very used to that previous control system. You should leave that as the default system, first of all, and then put it in as an option that we can go change and try out this new system. Maybe put a tooltip and suggest it, but don't force everyone into the new system. But that just goes hand in hand with the heavy-handed way that Asobo has always pushed the updates to Microsoft Flight Simulator. You cannot opt out of a Microsoft Flight Simulator update once it's been pushed out there into the world, and that really, really bugs me. Because their updates are so often broken. Every other sim we have, we can opt out of updates if we're unsure if they're going to affect the software we have. We can opt out of the updates, or we can at least delay them. Even Microsoft Windows itself has finally, after a good 5 years of people yelling at them, allowed users to pause their updates, delay their updates, so that you don't have to update right away when a new update is released, especially if you rely on certain finicky software, if you're enterprise type systems and you rely on certain software. And if that update breaks your software, your whole system is down until Microsoft pushes a fix. So Microsoft has allowed people updating Windows to opt out, or at least pause their updates for 30 days at least, so that they can make sure the software is compatible. And if it's not, they can wait until it is compatible. Microsoft Flight Simulator offers you no such option. Once the update is pushed out into the world, you cannot start the sim without finishing the update, even if it breaks your sim and then crashes to desktop every single time you use the sim after that, which is very frustrating. And it's a game. It's a bloody game. It's not mission critical. It's not mission critical, and it's a hobby that people want to go and enjoy. They want to go take some time at the end of a busy day, and they want to just boot up the sim and go fly around in an airplane and just have a little bit of fun. And then to have this software that is not cheap either be broken every single time they go to boot it up, so they can't even use it, it's just extremely frustrating. So I am, for one, very tired of the update model that they're pushing right now. I like their updates in general, that they have tweaked things and improved things over time, and they are making a better sim over time. But what they need to do is they need to allow the updates to be optional, at least temporarily, just like with Microsoft Windows, a 30-day or a 60-day delay to allow the developers to catch up, to make sure that that the add-ons that we all really love and enjoy are compatible with our sim when we're ready to update it. There is no need to force these updates down our throat. There is nothing so mission critical. These are not high security things. That you're not, that it's not stealing my banking information or opening a backdoor to my computer. It's a bloody flight simulator. Let people defer the updates for 30 days or 60 days if they wish, until the update stabilizes. Because the other trouble is with the major update version, Update 5. Giant updates that we push, they're gonna break stuff. They're gonna break lots of stuff. So for people who are ready to live on the leading edge and want to do the update right away and see what's good and what's new, but perhaps break their sim, fine, let them do it. But let other people who really want the sim to fly when they want it to fly, let them let them have the option of opting out of the updates at least for a period of time, at least for 30 or 60 days until the update has stabilized, because every update has required a hot fix within like a week or two to fix some of the most critical issues and reduce the crash to desktop. So Asobo, please find a way to make these updates deferrable for at least a period of time, at least 30 days, maybe even 60 days, to allow the developers to get caught up so that you don't break all of our favorite airplanes right away every time you push an update. It's getting very frustrating. The sim is great in a lot of ways, but the update process you have is broken. So please take some time to fix it. Alright, that's enough of my rant for now. I just wanted to really get that rant out there because this affected me directly. Like, I tried to stream last week and the CRJ was just not usable because of the sim update that was pushed, and I didn't have an option. If I wanted to use the sim at all for any flying, it was I had to run the update. So it was very frustrating to me, and I'm not the only person for sure that found it frustrating. I have no doubt. I know there were other people that found it very frustrating.